Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, you are welcome, and if you're not new, welcome back. So today I'm going to be exposing myself a little bit. I'm going to talk about my first time. So if you don't know what the first time tag is, it is just I don't want to call it a game, just a, maybe I should just call it it's not a game, just a question and answer session where I just teach you guys about like the first time certain events happened in my life, and if it has any story time relating to it, I'll just tell you guys the story, and just like that, just like the Q&A. But this one is specifically for my first time doing stuff, not doing this one is specifically for the first time stuff happened in my life. You get? Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So I'm going to be answering questions from Google, and I have a lot of questions here, but I'm not going to answer all. I'll just pick the ones I can answer and leave the rest. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, please, and also like this video. And yeah, let's let the video begin. So the first question is my first tweet. I can't remember what my first tweet is, and I cannot even go back to find it because I've deleted the account, so I cannot even remember it. My first YouTube video, I'm going to leave a link to it here. Is it here or here? I'll just leave the link somewhere on the screen. It was my welcome to my channel introduction video, so please go and watch it if you have not seen it. I subscribe to on YouTube, I cannot remember specifically who the person is, because as kids, you know, all these 1 2 3 go, all these hacks, DIY, they will just say subscribe until you subscribe, so I cannot remember. But the first YouTuber that I know I actually subscribed to has to be Stephanie Mocha. That was in 2019, I think 2019, beginning of 2019. Yes, my first Facebook profile picture. So I started using Facebook when I was like 8 years old, and that was a very long time ago, and I cannot remember what exactly my first profile picture was, but I can remember the one I used last, or the recent one. So I'm just going to leave it on the screen so you guys see the picture, or the baby picture, I guess. Do you still talk to my first love? Do I still talk to my first love? Rather, this question, I didn't even have a first love, so who am I talking to? My first alcoholic drink. So the first alcoholic drink I ever took was, okay, it was Bailey's. Was it Bailey's? No, it was Amarula. That Irish cream drink, sha. I took it from my dad. So yes. What was my first job? I've never gotten like an official job because I'm still a student. But the one I can remember that I got was it was last year when I had to work with my mom, or under my mom, when I had to work for my mom. My first car. I don't have a car yet. Who was the first person to text me today? Nobody, but I sent a message to my dad and he replied, so I don't know if that one counts, but let's just say my dad. Yes. So the next question, who was the first person you thought of this morning? And to be honest, I cannot remember. Who was my first teacher? I cannot remember now. I was still a very small baby. Where did I go on my first ride on an airplane? I went to Abuja in, was it 2013, 2014 with my mom and my sister. Yeah, that was my first plane ride. Who was your first best friend, and do you still talk? Yes, I still talk to my first best friend, but I don't know if she would want me to call her name on YouTube, you get, but I still talk to her. Yes. When was your first sleepover? This sleepover was so I've not had the truth is I've actually not had a planned sleepover, like the type of sleepover that you pack your bags and say, oh, you're going to sleep over at this person's place, apart from like going to visit your cousins. That does not count, right? Going to stay in your cousin's house for the weekend does not count as a sleepover. But the one I can remember has to be when I went to my friend's house. I just went there to spend the day with her, and I forgot what really happened, but I was in her house. Then my parents could not come to pick me on time. She's like my family friend, but my parents could not come to pick me like on time, so it was already really late, and they were just like, I should just sleep over there to get to. And I came back like around 6 a.m. the next morning. What's the first thing I do in the morning? The first thing I do in the morning when I stand up is to get my siblings ready for school. Then yes, that's the first thing I do. First piercing has to be these piercings, and these are the only piercings I have. First foreign country I went to. You guys, I don't like answering this question because I feel like I will look stupid when I answer the question. Let me explain why. So the first first foreign country. Foreign means something that is not in your like locality, right? Okay, so it has to be Cotonou. But people were expecting me to say something like USK. I've never been there, but I've been outside Nigeria. I've been to Cotonou, to Republic of Benin. So yes, I've been there. First movie I remember seeing in the cinema, I've forgotten the name of that movie. Oh my god. It was one stupid movie. I did not even end up watching. I was pressing control, but what's the name of that movie? I can't remember the name of the movie. I can't remember. But the one I'll just say is Muna. Yes, that's the first movie I can remember. That's the second one, but I can't remember the first one. My first dentition, probably when I was a year old. No, not a year old though. I can't remember. This question says, who was your first roommate? Without the S. I've never had a roommate. I've had roommates. Yes. What's the first thing I do when I get home? First thing I do when I get home, apart from putting my shoes, is to remove my bra. Who did I watch first on YouTube? I cannot remember now. It has to be a random video that I do not really care about, you get. So yes. But the one I can remember that I went to YouTube and I searched for my hand and I saw was Stephanie Moka's video. First time I got in a fist fight. The truth is I actually don't like to fight, like physical, all these fist fights. I don't like it. I don't like to get involved in all these fist fights just because I don't want trouble. You get, if you know, you know. But if you're talking about like mouth to mouth, mouth to mouth, if you're talking about like conversation, like having conversation with each other, then like insulting each other, yes, then it has to be in was it in secondary school or primary school? Maybe primary school. No, it has to be secondary school. Yes, secondary school. And probably, yes, it was in GS3, you guys. I can remember very well. It was in GS3 when I went to my new school in GS3, you guys. There was this girl. Her name started from J. I'm not going to call her name to the end. That girl was a pain in my ass. Like, I feel like now, if we see each other, we'll become very cool friends. But then, no, you guys. That girl, oh my god, that girl used to stress me. Like, she was so annoying. And the annoying thing was, my teacher then would not be putting both of us to sit together. My secondary school classmates will know who this girl is. But that girl, she used to frustrate. Oh my god, she used to frustrate everybody. Like, nobody liked her because of the way she was. She used to frustrate me, and I was always the one with her. So we used to fight almost every time. We used to fight almost every day we used to fight. So this question says, the first person that ever broke my heart. Nobody had ever broken my heart though, except for like maybe when somebody promised me something, like if my mommy should promise me something and she does not get it for me. That's what I can classify as an heartbreak. But if you mean romantic relationship heartbreak, then I don't do it. The first person I text when something exciting happens, my mom or my dad. Yes, the first text I sent today, I sent a message to my dad. I greeted my dad. It was like, go run it, dad take money. That was what I sent. First time I ever got drunk. I've never gotten drunk. No, I've never gotten drunk because I don't even take alcohol like that. I don't even take alcohol. Yes. The first wedding I attended that I can remember, it was my auntie's wedding. Is it auntie or aunt? Well, my daddy's sister's wedding, and that was like almost 10 years ago. But when did I go to my first party? If you mean children party, then I can't remember. I was a baby now. Just about your first pet. My name was Falox and she died. May her soul rest in peace. Amen. I love her so much. She was so cute. Tell me about your first experience on a ship. So it was in secondary school. I think GS2 or GS1. I think it was GS1 or GS2. So my secondary school took us on an excursion to Badagry, and we had to enter that speedboat. Was it a speedboat? Well, the question says ship. Well, the one I can remember is a speedboat, and we had to use the speedboat to cross over the sea to go to the next place. Yes, that's what I can remember. My experience on a train. I've never been on a train. Tell me about your first toy. My daddy likes to buy me so many toys, so I cannot even remember. Okay, wait. Yes, I remember. I had one. Oh my god, yes, it was in Ilorin, Kwara State. I had one doll that I used to make her hair. Oh my first favorite song that I listened to. Okay, my first favorite song that I listen to all the time. My first favorite song that I listen to all the time. Okay, I remember. I cannot remember specifically. It had to be was it not The Bunch? Oh god, you guys, I was like 3 years old. Don't judge me. What's the name of the song? Today not today, you no go escape. I go put you. That was the first song I ever remember. Like people even used to make jest of me with that song because I used to listen to it very, very well. What was my first word? Like the first word I ever said out of my mouth. The first word I ever said out of my mouth was Aje, and it means we eat. That's it. Don't come for me. I know I like food, yes, but that was the first word I ever said, Aje, and Aje means we are going to eat. We're hungry. Ah, God. My first favorite color, gray or any faded color. My first favorite dish, amala. My first favorite restaurant. Did I even have? It had to be maybe KFC. Yes, because I remember I used to tell my dad to take KFC a lot. My first favorite horror movie. I don't like horror movies. Nope, you can never catch me watching an horror movie. Never. Me? Never. My first favorite shampoo and conditioner. I think it was the We Naturals shampoo and conditioner. If I find a picture, I will leave it on the screen. My first favorite cell phone. Oh my god, you guys, the first cell phone my parents ever bought for me, that was okay. The first phone they ever bought for me was do you guys remember Multilinks, Starcoms? That was it. My own was Multilinks. Yes, it was like a landline phone, so it was for the whole house. But the first one I can remember that was my own specifically, it was what's the name of this book? Motorola. God, kind of all those kind of phones that you have to flip open. But to click, guys, to press a button on that phone, you will press. It was so difficult to press, but that was my first favorite phone because it was my first actual phone. What first odd smell do I really enjoy? I really enjoy the smell of, you know, yam flour. Jola, you know yam flour, the normal yam flour. I enjoy the smell. Doesn't mean am I weird? I don't think I'm weird, but I just enjoy the smell. So the last question is, what are the first 3 things that I love the most? The first thing I love most is food. Like food. Apart from food, I like reading. I like editing, and I like reading, editing, eating. Let's not put eating. But I like reading. I like editing, and I also like my space. Yes, I just like my space. Like I just want to leave me alone. That's it. Those are the 3 things that I love the most. Okay, so I've come to the end of this video. I just wanted to do something personal and, you know, different. I really hope you guys liked it, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.